Today we're going to be visiting Mexico City. It is a landlocked city within Mexico, and it's the largest city within Mexico. This city is surrounded by mountains, and one thing to note is that on certain days, Mexico City can have bad air pollution, so you would want to look at that before you do come if you have asthma or other breathing problems. We're going to look at a few things to do, a couple of hotels and some restaurants. Our first thing to do is to visit this market. It is a upscale market and a foodie's dream. It is worth noting that this market is more expensive than other places to eat around the same area. So this market has many satellite restaurants from different larger restaurants from around town. They also have a coffee counter. They offer vegan tacos, regular tacos, cured meats and cheeses. They have a communal dining hall on the first floor. Also, on the top floor, they offer a rooftop beer garden complete with a foosball table. The next thing to do is the Coyoacán market, and this market offers a more authentic feel than the previous market, and it is more affordable than the previous market as well. This seems like a mix between a food market and a flea market. For those of you who don't know what a flea market is, it's basically a place where you can find anything from toys to makeup to clothes to plants. Anything that you need, you can find at a flea market. But the main star of the show here is its cooked food, so definitely go hungry. Well, go hungry when you visit this market. Our next thing to do in Mexico City is to visit Six Flags Mexico. Six Flags Mexico is an amusement park that features rides such as the Joker and Harley Quinn, Superman Last Escape, Batman Aquaman, which is a water ride. The food here is typical Mexican food and typical amusement park food such as corn dogs. They also offer crepes here, and it's only $27 entry ticket. Although a problem with this market that a lot of people, problem with this amusement park that a lot of people mentioned is the food prices can be a bit high, and there's no single rider lines here, so you would have to wait in the regular line with everybody else if you're by yourself. The next place to visit in Mexico City is the Zocalo, which is the main central square in Mexico City. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's home to some of the city's top attractions, such as the Metropolitan Cathedral, the National Palace. Also, it's home to the Great Temple Archaeology Site and Museum. Some travelers suggest that you start your visit here at sunset, so you can see the Mexican soldiers march out into the square and take down the flag. Our next thing to do is to visit the Bosque de Chapote. It's the largest city park in the Western Hemisphere. It's larger than Central Park, and it's located in the center of Mexico City. Here you can find food vendors, face painting. This park is popular with families and young children. It is worth noting that it costs 5 pesos to use the restroom. And a complaint about that is that some of the restrooms don't have working soap dispensers and waters for washing cans. And they feel like, well, if I'm paying to use the restroom, these things should work. Our next thing to do in Mexico City is to visit this museum here. It's very, very affordable to visit at only 85 pesos to enter, or $4. This museum is well laid out and complex. Unfortunately, at the time of recording, which is March 2022, the guided tours are temporarily suspended. They are open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. through 5 p.m., and many exhibits here are on the indigenous cultures in Mexico. Another museum to visit in Mexico is this one here. It costs 80 pesos to enter. This museum features 8 sections. They also have a open archaeology site here as well. Unfortunately, in 2021, a hailstorm caused some damage to the metal roof that's over the archaeology site, causing it to temporarily collapse. I'm unsure if the site itself was damaged, but the site was closed for a few months, but it's back open now. Moving on to our next section of the video, which is hotels. Our first hotel is the JW Marriott Hotel in Mexico City. This hotel is a luxury modern hotel. They offer digital check-in, room service, pool, and gym. It's a 7-minute drive from the park that I mentioned earlier. And the prices start around $340 US, and they can go all the way up to $650 US a night to stay here. Our next hotel is the St. Regis in Mexico City. This hotel offers a spa, a pool, fitness center, 5 restaurants. And you would be looking at about $600 US a night to stay here. Well, that's the starting price. And the prices can go up to $9,000 US a night to stay here. They offer a 1-room suite with just the king bed or 2 queen beds. They also offer a 1-bedroom apartment and a 2-bedroom apartment. Our next hotel is the Condesa DF. This is a luxury boutique hotel. This hotel offers 2 restaurants, and it's a 8-minute drive from the park that I mentioned earlier. You will be looking at about $380 US a night to stay here. Our final hotel is the Downtown Mexico. This hotel is set in a historic 17th century building. There's only 17 rooms here, and you're looking at about $160 US a night to stay here. This hotel is only a 5-minute walk from the Zocalo. that we mentioned earlier. And this hotel is my personal favorite hotel just because of the historic vibes that it gives. And the room decoration is nice and calm and is conducive to a good night's sleep. Moving on to our next section, which is must-eats. The first is just try the street tacos. Just try the street tacos. Okay, our first restaurant is the El Cardino. It's a sit-down restaurant serving authentic Mexican food. There are 4 different locations. The first restaurant of this kind was opened in 1969. Our next restaurant is Pasteleria Ideal. This is a pastry shop that has 2 different locations. They offer both sweet and savory items. The first of this kind of restaurant opened in 1927. It is a self-service restaurant, so you walk around to pick up what you want. Then you drop it off at the counter, get a ticket, and you come back to pay. Your order is all wrapped up to go. Our next restaurant is the Churrera El Moro, and this restaurant serves churros with different dipping sauces. They also serve hot chocolate and coffee. They have plenty of locations within Mexico City, and the first location of this restaurant opening in 1935. Oh, they also have churro ice cream sandwiches here, so make sure to check out the churro ice cream sandwiches. Our next place to eat is not a restaurant, but actually a street food stand, and it's the La Esquique de Chaluque, and it sells tortas, which is a sandwich filled with different kinds of meats. They sell beef options here, pork options, and they even sell a vegetarian sandwich here as well. As you can see, this street stand is very, very, very popular. So it's definitely worth a check out. So that will complete our trip to Mexico City. Mexico City is a very lovely destination to visit. Hopefully you found some things that you would like to do. And I'll see you on the next time. Bye.